What's up, YouTube? My name is Bedivere, and welcome to another episode of Zero to Hero. Today, we're going to be going back into Factorio for, I think, episode 8, it should be. Yeah, episode 8. Wow, episodes are flying by. If you're a new viewer or a returning viewer, thank you so much for clicking that thumbnail and hanging out with me in our Zero to Hero playthrough. If you do like the video, make sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. Also, if you haven't already, that really does help me just to notice what you guys like to watch and what you don't like to watch. But something that'll help even more is if you leave a comment down in the comment section, whether it's a suggestion, just talk to each other, or you want to talk to me, or even if you want to roast me, I don't care. It's fine. I do stream every Thursday and Sunday afternoon over on twitch.tv/Bedivere. So if you want a little bit more of a one-on-one experience, or you want to get to know me, or just want to, ask a question and not have to wait for a response on either Factorio or any other strategy game that I might be playing, be sure to check me out over there. All right, so let's go ahead and dive right into today's episode. Where we left off last time is, let's take a look at our map. We finished our little science loop right here. Right now, we're not researching anything, so it's backing up just a tad, but we got red and green science set up. Now, we started on our gray science right here. We got our iron plate. We still need to get our coal into there as well. And we also have a severe deficiency in iron plate. So we're going to have to go up and iron out this, no pun intended, these smelting columns up here, as well as finish out this mining field because that's severely lacking. Let's go ahead and before we do anything, let's put the Mark 1 assemblers in here and then go down. Ooh, we should probably upgrade all of the assemblers that we have. So let's go through everything and upgrade every single assembler. That way it can produce science at a faster rate without us having to add any more products. Okay, so this side is already good to go. What are we missing here? So we also need to bring down our coal from all the way up there as well. Okay, so it looks like that's going to be our next thing on the list. Let's go ahead and do that. Do we have enough smelters or furnaces? We have 82 right now. Should be enough. Let's go ahead and add our leftover assemblers there. Let's see here. We're going to need inserters, belts, splitters. We're going to need underground belts, which we have, and then the stone furnaces as well. All right. Yeah, it looks like we are good to go. Let's ride up there. Do we have any engines? I don't think we do. No, we don't. Okay, so that's going to be one thing we're going to have to build soon is a car, just so we don't have to keep on walking back and forth. Well, I don't want to forget. Let's go ahead and add our belt for our coal. Let's bring this all the way up. Oh, I didn't check. Do we have miners? We got 81. That might be good. I want to just go back and get some more just in case. I don't want to make it all the way up there and realize that we need more miners or that we're just short just like a dozen or something. So let's go ahead. 200. Okay, that's perfect. So while we're up there, we're bringing up our coal belt. We should also probably bring up a belt for stone brick as well as just regular stone. But I want to prioritize the mining first. We should flesh out our steel production as well. Okay, so what we can do first is we can recycle the miners that we aren't using yet, or not yet, but anymore. Wow, I've severely mismanaged all this stuff over here. Okay. I should have done this at the very beginning. What is this? Oh, I guess I don't have any need for one there. Okay. Add this miner, as well as those two. And let's just add every single row. I don't know why this wasn't made. There we go. Let's go ahead and add the belts for in between here. And then what we'll do after we're done with placing everything is we'll balance out every single row, as well as balance all lanes as well. Nice, I got some free belts that I didn't know I had. Let's add some power here as well. Perfect, so that was powered already. Go ahead and add a miner there. Okay. Let's go ahead and add some lights so that y'all can see. Okay. Those are good to go. We'll put the belts in. Now we'll finish out these last two rows with lights and poles as well. Perfect. Nice and uniform. Good to go. How many are in this lane? 46, which I mean, it's more than 30, and 30 is the maximum that we can have in one yellow belt. So I won't combine the two, just because then that basically leaves us with half a yellow belt of throughput on the, on the table. So we will finish out all this mining. Perfect. And then I'll keep this going all the way down. I'm going to delete this and then add. No, I want to go down this way. I'm going to balance these two. And then add another balancer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this lane up a tad just to leave room. Because this mining patch is going to run out fairly quickly. There we go. Okay. So it's going to end out here. And I know I'm wasting a lot, but it's fine. It's not a huge deal. But I want to leave room here for one of my 8x8 balancers. And this is one thing, I know I said that I want to handcraft as much as I can. This is one thing that I don't fully understand, is how to make an 8x8 balancer from scratch. So I'm just going to go with something that is already proven to work. Okay, so this is going to turn in And then this is going to go past it. Okay. So I'm just going to fill in all the ghosts here. And there is a more compact version, which I like better, but you do need red belts in order to do it. And we don't necessarily have red belts yet. So I guess we'll just make do with what we have. Oh, wow. And I think that was a perfect amount of underground belts. Now I'm going to do the regular belts first so that we don't have to deal with the ore coming through. Okay, that looks good. All right, so that looks all balanced. Perfect. Awesome. But now, this is going to be filled up. That's going to be filled up. Good to go. Good to go. Now let's bring out everything for smelting that we might need. Which is all 8 belts. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and add our 2 columns of furnaces. Oh, I also need power poles. Is that not something that I added before? Weird. And I need lights. Need lots of lights. So let's go ahead. We'll start from the bottom. There. 4. Yeah, that seems good enough. Then we'll go ahead and make a lot more. And then we'll throw in the leftover iron ore from what we salvaged, or not salvaged, but took from making the balancer. And then we'll go down and add in all the belts that we need as well. Okay, let's add our lights again. And then finally our inserters. Actually, let's add these things first so that we can actually get the ore coming in. And then we can add the inserters. Now everything's starting to flow down. We got the inserters working. And now let's add this little bit of belt right here so that we can actually get the iron plate going down to our main bus. All right. Now let's go ahead and repeat that over here. And I might go ahead and fast forward just in case you guys don't want to see this. And also just depending on how the speed of the video goes. Oh man, I ran out of stone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish out our stone mining as well and start bringing that down. So yeah, I do need to finish this out because that's something I severely neglected. Ooh, I missed this part as well. Yep. Bad Bedivere. All right, let's go ahead and add those miners as well. That's going to be stone. Don't need to worry about that. Okay, so that's all going to be coal. Yeah, and we're severely, severely lacking on coal right now. Okay, let's grab our miners. Hand, do everything. Yeah, that'll be our last row. All right, looks like we're good to go there. And then I think I'll just add this to it. Okay. I'll bring that up. Bring that down. All right, now it looks like we got 4 rows of our mining. And I'm just hoping that I have enough underground belts. I don't think I do. All right. And I will say, if I am sounding a little stuffy, I apologize. I'm battling a cold. So yeah, sorry, not sorry. Video needs to be made. All right. Let's go ahead, add this there. Add a straight power pole. Let's actually delete that so that it's nice in line. Okay. Yeah, and we are now out of underground belts, and I need iron plates in order to fix it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add our regular belts in the gaps so that I can just be a little bit proactive. All right, we're good to go. So I'm going to go down, get some iron plates from our smelting column. Actually, I'm going to ride this belt so that I can walk faster. There we go. Now we got a bunch of underground belts. Okay, cool. And then I'll also bring those belts out this way because that's going to be our stone belts. Actually, while we're doing all this, we should be researching. Let's see here. Let's start with rails. We're going to need rails. Actually, before that, we should do research speed to be as efficient as we can with our research. And then we'll do the 3 rails research. Circuit network, fluid, and that's it for now. We'll just queue all that up. And as a reminder, in order to be able to queue everything, you have to enable that in your settings when you're starting your map, because you can start queuing things after you finish the game and you're into the end game. However, you can't use a queue before unless you set it in the menu beforehand. So we'll just place all of our power poles and then place our lights as well. That way we can see. Perfect. Okay. How's our power looking? Yeah, we're good there. Okay, so let's go ahead and balance all 4 lanes that we have. Oops. All right, that's 3, and now the 4th one. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're also going to balance here. We're gonna balance all 4 together. Oops. All right. So now all 4 are going to be joining together, balancing out, and then we're going to get 2 lanes going down. Whoops. Not 3. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a bunch of this stone so that I can make more of our stone furnaces. 75. Perfect. Add a little bit more. 18. Cool. No. Now that'll join with the rest of our smelting. Oh, and I only got 20 belts left. I did not know I would need this many. Damn. Okay, and actually we got an issue here. I put priority to the left. And I'm gonna delete these so that we have extra room to bring in more belts. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of those. This is gonna be a copper lane. So in order to just get rid of some copper, there we go. Okay, so while we're up here, let's go ahead, delete any miners that have finished, just to save on miners because we will be using more. Okay, and then we got some up here. All right, and we also got some miners up here that can be recycled. Whoops. Okay, so that's good to go. And we also need to take care of this coal mining. So I want to do that before I forget again. But we do need belts. So I can't really do much anyways unless I got belts to belt everything over. Okay, so we'll add these last couple miners. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. All right, now let's walk all the way down again and go get some more belts while everything researches. Okay, so we are back up here. I did get yellow belts as well as underground belts, and I got some red belts, undergrounds, and splitters as well. All right, so let's go ahead and finish out our mining up here. Research is just cranking it out. All right. Again, this is one of the reasons why I love Squeak Through. I can just squeak through the miners' hitboxes and just walk in between. Usually you can't do that, but it's a little quality of life thing that I enjoy. Okay, so we are going to balance this thing out. I want this side. There we go. Now we got a full... Oh, wait. Hold up. Forgot about this one. Uh-oh. Damn. Alright, well... This can go this way. And then this one can feed into here. Because it's small anyways. And then this one can come from here. All right, so that's good enough for that. We got our stone going down. We got more miners emptying. Okay. Some more miners emptying, and I'll use that to belt in some more stone to supplement what we already got going on here. Okay, so I gotta add a bunch of power poles. And yeah, this episode is gonna be a lot of house cleaning, a lot of, you know, scaling up production of what we already have. So if you feel like skipping ahead to something a little bit more productive, feel free, it's all good. But at the same time, this is something that, you know, really important to learn how to do, is to, you know, flesh all this stuff out pretty quickly and efficiently. And that's one thing that I think you have to learn and become good at, or else a lot of your playthroughs, once you start over again, are going to become, you know, really repetitive. But these are good habits to get used to and get to know. So what I'm doing right now is I'm getting all the power poles in. And obviously there's mods, but there's mods to speed a lot of this stuff up. Like, for example, there's a mod called Nanobots, which is basically an early game version of robots. So they will build things for you and you don't have to manually build everything, which is completely fine. I mean, you can play Factorio however you want. However, I like it, you know, as vanilla as I can. So actually placing everything down and working towards having robots is very satisfying, you know, starting from nothing and turning it into something huge. You know, that's the entire not thesis, but entire point of this playthrough is going from zero to hero. And it's during these little mediocre tasks where you get really good at the game. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add another belt of iron, just because our maul is soaking up a lot of the iron plate consumption in order to make belts and iron gears. So in the early game, iron plate is imperative to have a decent amount of. And then we're also going to supplement this little mining field with the mining field to the south that was near our research stations or research labs. Am I going to have enough? Yeah, I will. All right. I think after this, that'll be a decent amount of iron plate that we'll have going. But we'll have to start up our stone and stone brick. All right, so let's go ahead and add our lights because it is getting dark now. Everything will light up on cue. And then let's go ahead and finish out this stuff. And then this column's already good to go, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and fix this because that's not what I wanted when it comes to lights. Yeah, it's just a waste. It's too many. Okay, so we should have, whoops, do I have repair? Yeah. Let's go ahead and fix that. We should get stone bricks coming out. Thank God. All right, cool. That's coming down. And then we'll bring the rest of it down as well. Let's go ahead and add a light here. Add a light here as well. And here too. And I am realizing I did way too many power poles in this setup. You only need like one in the middle. And maybe like one here to connect. And that's it, really. All right. And I'll just place the power poles down, but I don't need it anymore. Okay. So now we got these belts going down. Whoops. We're going to need more iron belts as well. Okay, that's it for that. Let's go ahead, get some more belts and finish out our research. So let's go with the fluid wagon, solar energy, oil processing. And let's get our gun stuff. Damn, we are really lacking on the belts here. Let's go ahead and cancel this production right now. This needs a bunch. Go ahead and handcraft as well. Let's hope that that's enough. Let's go ahead and add our prioritizers to the other belts that are going to be coming down. And actually what I want to do is I got some yellow or red ones. I'm going to add red ones so that they move 2 times faster as well as carrying 2 times more. So if half of a red belt gets split off, it's actually a full yellow belt. So let's go ahead and add our priorities. Let's go. That's going to be 2 and 3. So that should be a full yellow belt going through. Then we should get a full yellow belt going through here as well. That way it'll save some of the throughput. Let's go back, get some more of these belts. There, we already see the full throughput that we're getting, and that's helping out our production. Perfect. Why are only 2 belts coming down? Did I not connect them? I should have. Why are we short? We need more iron ore? I guess so. Man, this stuff is running short. That's an issue. How much are we running here? I probably need to balance these out. Because I'm not getting the throughput that I need. Because I don't know why these are not going at full capacity. Like, why is this one just standing still? That makes no sense to me. I don't know. Let's go down. We will get, let's see here, what we need. We need more of these yellow belts. 220. It's not nearly going to be enough. But at the rate that these miners are going, I need to start tapping this mining patch here. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot more underground belts. I'm gonna need a lot more miners. Actually, no. I mean, I won't need that many more miners, but I'll add some regardless. Let's add some more lights as well. What do I need? Iron plate. Actually, let's go ahead and delete that because I don't want to make the green circuits if I don't have to. Okay, yeah. So I think the issue with this is because these aren't getting full production, I might need to balance out this entire thing. Before it goes into here. And honestly, I don't know if I have a 6x6 balancer. I might have to look one up. Or I might have them here. Is there a 6x6? No, there's not. I might have to use an 8x8. Like so. Like this one up here. And then just use 6 lanes. And that's too small of an area. That sucks. Okay, guess we'll just have to move on and just go without it. I guess there's another way that we can balance this part. Output priority to the left. Actually, no, that's really dumb. Yeah, no, I don't like that idea at all. All right. Well, what we can do is have the right amount of output here. So all of these are going to be outputting to the right. Oops, nope. Going down this way. This is going to need... I might have to redo this whole thing again. I really don't like having to redo this thing. But the first one should be here. Right? Something like that. There. So that should be it. Now we just need to find a way. This will cross 4. Actually, I got red undergrounds. So this is just save all of our issues. This will go across there, across there. Whoops. Across there. And across there. There we go. Super ugly, but I don't care. And we should have closer to full throughput. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. Now let's address this whole mining setup. Not ideal. But I am recycling a decent amount of miners, which is good. I think the fact that I have these red belts now, I'm gonna actually use them. I'm gonna use them to do the splitter instead. Or not the splitter, the balancer. Okay, so let's go ahead and trash this entire thing for a lot better of a design, in my opinion. Keep on forgetting that we have those red belts, and it's a lot easier to use. Okay. There. It's a lot more compact, a lot easier to use, a lot easier to build as well. This can just keep on going down. Let's go ahead, add all the splitters. Whoops. Okay, I'll add all the belts. Those all the down ones, yeah, I think so. Okay, cool. All right, so now we got red belts there. Okay, so now it looks like that we can probably, let's iron out our our steel smelting. Uh-oh, I need more. Go ahead and drop our iron plate and go pick up some more stone. How's our pollution looking? Where are biters? Okay, no, we're good. We Gucci. All right. Flush that out. Add the inserters. Those are all we got. Oh man, I really don't want to keep going down. I got some long-handed inserters, so let's go ahead and work on those. Need to go here, here. And then the rest of these are going to be yellow. Okay, now these are going to be 3 yellow inserters in a row. And the rest of these are going to be... Oh, I messed up the direction of these. And then these are going to be taking in the coal. Perfect. And then I'm going to add a balancer down here for the other thing of steel plate, and then balance them out. Perfect. Beautiful. Now, coal, let's go ahead and dump that back. Copper plate, same thing. We'll dump it. Dump it here, and then I'll go ahead and dump the stone in there. We need to bring down stone with us. Oh, there we go. Glad I caught that. Whoops. Oops. There we go. Okay, so the bus is finally fleshed out a good amount. We got all 4 resources coming down. Let's go ahead and extend copper production as well, or copper belt. And I think the last thing that we'll do in this episode is finish out our gray science. I think that's a good plan. Let's add some light here. Perfect. Okay, so this is going to be our science. And then our 2 belts of input are going to be coming here. This one on the far end is going to be this stuff. And then this is going to be our walls. So we're going to have the stone bricks coming in here. Let's go ahead and bring that all the way up. We will need more. Perfect. Okay, we got 1,000, so now we can start, or not start, but keep going on our red belt production. We'll bring this all the way up to our stone brick, and then bring our stone ore down as well. Oops. There we go. Looks good to me. So that's going to be our stone brick. We are going to output that directly on the belt, and then have the other side coming from here. And we'll input both. Perfect. It's going to be gray science. Copy and paste that down. How much gray science do we need? It takes 10 seconds to craft, and then so that way, and it makes 2 times military science pack. So in order to make 2 per second, we're going to need 10 assemblers. So let's go ahead and make a bunch more of these. As well as 10 of the red ones. And then this is gonna go underneath here, which is fine. This is gonna be our blue science on the other side, just to keep the spacing correct. Let's go ahead, chop down these trees. And then copy down this. So this is going to be, whoops, missed. That's going to be 6 factories, 8 and 10. Okay. That's our gray science, and let's bring our gray science all the way down to our science bus. We will add that to the line here. Okay. Let's add our gray science line all the way up to our labs, and then bring down the other one as well for future reference. Then I'll extend that all the way down. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for today. Let's just make sure that we're not missing anything. We got our gray science, got our red science going. The next episode, we will probably update our mall with a little bit more products in it. We got our gray science that's going to be going in. We added 3 new rows of iron plate. We added this stone ore smelting. We finished out all the mining over here, and added more here as well. In the next episode, we are probably going to, like I said, iron out and upgrade a little bit more recipes in our mall. We're going to mine this iron patch as well in order to supplement the iron going in here. We will finish out the rest of these smelting rows, finish all of that out. And then finally, I think that'll be it for that episode. And then we'll dedicate 1 episode for oil processing as well. Before we go, let's go ahead and add our lights just so that you guys can still see a decent amount. But I think that is all the time that we have left for today. Like I said, thank you so much for joining me on yet another episode of Zero to Hero in Factorio. I think I am going to be expanding out to other games, maybe Dyson Sphere Program, maybe Satisfactory, and have a couple Zero to Hero playthroughs going on simultaneously. Let me know if you'd like that down in the comments down below. If you like the video, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't. I do stream every Thursday and Sunday afternoon over on twitch.tv/Betafear. So if you like a little bit more one-on-one, be sure to check me out over there. I'll stream any and all strategy games, not just Factorio. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Thank you.